Yo, 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 what's up? Guys, it's that time again. Friday. Friday. I know I can't sing y'all. I promise I won't do it to y'all no more again tonight. I promise. But I'm going to give y'all a couple minutes because we got to give people some time to get into the stream. So, guys, let's go ahead and start that 5-minute timer, and I'll see you guys back here. Please grab your pen and notepad. If you need coffee this late at night, so be it. Grab some coffee, but just make sure you got the pen and notepad. That's what you need the most, all right? And bring your listening ears. I want you guys to get in the zone, all right? We're going to get into this in just a few. Start that 5-minute timer, baby. We back, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I feel a little more nervous today than I have any other time. Let me take this ear. Let me take this piece out so I can hear. You know what? Hold on. Let's hold on that for a moment. Look, what's up, y'all? I missed y'all. I know we missed last week. Had some family situations that we were just on top of. Everybody's good. Nobody. I mean, given. There's situations that happen in life. But guys, blessings to those, our family, friends, those who have, things going on. We actually just had a birth today. My niece was just born today, this morning. I don't know what time it was, but I know that I was texting my sister-in-law last night, and a baby was brought into this earth today, y'all. So whew, a little bit of sunshine, after some storms. But you know what it is, guys. We're here actually for rebirthing of our minds, right? And I'm not talking full blown spirituality, but if you aren't spiritual, I recommend at least finding something that you can tap in to reframe your mindset when you get into things like this, right? Because I don't want to go straight into talking about money and your mind is not there, right? And you got to reframe your mindset when you talk about things like this. When people talk about money, they get tense, they get, uncomfortable. Baby, you ain't got to be uncomfortable around me. You guys understand that? You don't have to be uncomfortable around Mama Keys. But we're not here to do mindset motivation. That's on Mondays with TA Billionaire. Today, we are actually learning the free Forex basics. Guys, for those of you who have not seen the markets before, who have not understood, or you have seen the markets and you're like, who's going to show me this? Because all them YouTube videos that's out there just ain't always kicking it for me. I still don't understand what they're saying. Baby, that's what I'm here for. Mama's got you. I got you right here in my bosom. And we finna do this, all right? So thank you guys for the congrats on the baby girl. But yeah, we here, baby. Let's go. So guys, I got a different setup today, so we're gonna figure out how this goes. But today you guys came here for the free Forex basis course. I'm not gonna waste your time, so let's go right into it, okay? So just to start us off right, this is the topic of discussion, what we're going to be going over today. So what exactly is Forex? Some basic terminologies. I want to show you guys how to take the trade. If I have enough time to get into that. Of course, there's some next level applications that we actually use as a team. And then we have some free bonus giveaways. That's why we keep it at the end, right? You got to stay, baby. You got to invest. We need you to invest your time into this before we give you some giveaways, right? What's coming soon, and of course, if we have time for Q&A, I would love to get into that, but I guarantee, I promise you, you will have an exclusive invite at the end. Okay, but before we get all into this, guys, when we talk about moolah, baby, when we talk about money, there's got to be a disclaimer. We have to talk about that because the thing is, you hear all the time about how traders make thousands of dollars and millions of dollars and quit their full-time jobs, right? To trade from home. And sometimes you get this idea that, oh, so if I just quit my job, I can be a full-time trader. No, you need to understand that trading revolves risk management, right? So anytime you are working with something like this, there are high levels of risk, but there also is high levels of rewards. You just have to know the difference of how to calculate that when you're taking, hi, baby, when you're taking your trades, so you know where your risk management is. Keep in mind that word, management, right? We want you to manage the risk, okay? So let's go forward in this. Guys, what exactly is Forex, right? So by definition, it says foreign exchange, Forex, right? That's what it means, is the trading of one currency for another. For example, one can swap our US dollar, right, for the euro, right? So foreign exchange transactions, they can take place on the foreign exchange market, which is considerably what we know as the Forex market. What that means is if you've ever traveled outside of the country and you've exchanged your dollar for, like I said, the euro, or the Japanese yen or the Great British Pound, whatever it may be that you've probably exchanged for wherever you traveled. And if you haven't traveled, baby, you need to definitely get with us because I got some deals on that too, right? But guys, if you haven't traveled yet, right? You got to get an idea that when people do travel and you exchange the US dollar for another currency, right? That alone has a currency exchange rate, right? What do I mean by that? So let's say if you got somebody who's at a hotel and they're using their currency's dollar, well, there's a price difference based off of the value of the dollar at that very moment, right? So I don't know what these cards say. Hopefully, they don't got nothing important on it. But U.S. dollar, Japanese yen, right? If these two currencies have differing rates, right, for what they cost for the exchange, you're now gonna make a profit in this area. The difference in the cost. Does that make sense? This is the most basic way for me to show you, right? You have Japanese yen and U.S. dollar, and if the Japanese yen is higher than the U.S. dollar, that currency exchange difference, that's where we profit, baby. That's where we find our. Now, keep in mind, I don't want you to get confused, okay? Because the thing is, and I'm sorry, I was supposed to do my disclaimer setup, and we'll get right into that in a moment. But when you guys hear about stock market, right? You guys quickly connect Forex with stock market. It's not exactly the same, baby. You got to understand that. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the most basic level, right? So the stock market moves, I want to say billions, right? Billions of dollars. Is that right, baby? It moves billions of dollars on a daily basis, right? Maybe about, let's say, I think it's like 12. I gotta go get your exact numbers for you. But the Forex market moves 7 trillion, between 5 trillion and 7 trillion. Teddy calls himself today the billionaire, right? Think about that multiplied by thousands, baby. A trillion, 7 times on a daily basis. And we get to extract from that market. The thing is in stock markets, you only make money on the up. That's it. That's why they so big on bullish markets. The market is rising, it's making money. And then the pandemic hits and everybody goes crazy. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? What is going to happen, right? Guys, traders weren't hurt in that. Not most of them, not stock traders, right? Stock market, but Forex traders, oh, that was a playground. Oh, the Forex market's a playground for them because we actually can earn while the market is rising as well as when it's falling. Woo! You ain't seen it yet. Look, let me just get into this. Look, I told you I would give you a disclaimer. Let me do that one moment, okay? Thing is, if I am making sense to you, right? I said disclaimer. I need to give you instructions, right? Because my call is a little different than normal. So if I'm making sense, I need you to drop 777 in the chats, right? I'll give you an example. 777 in the chats. That way I know that I'm making sense to you, right? So if I say, hey, is that making sense? This is interactive, right? This is an interactive course. So I need you to respond and say, yes, Mama Keys, I'm understanding, 777. If it's not making sense, I need you to write 333, and then I need you to type in what is not making sense, right? So where these lines are, where you guys see on my screen, right there, those lines, I need you to put a answer right there. 333, this didn't make sense, Key. Okay? All right, so let me get into it, guys, because we a few minutes into this. So let's go into our next step. So guys, I told you that we were actually going to go over some basic terminology. I want you guys to see that we'll be discussing candles and wicks, pips, lots, and leverage, stop losses, take profits, risk to reward, trend lines, and consolidation. Let's jump right in to candles and wicks. Yeah? So go ahead and you can write that at the top of your page. Candles and wicks, guys. If you want to draw this out there or take a screenshot, please, this is the time. Okay, so what you're going to do is candles and wicks, you guys see that basically there is a difference in which way these arrows are going, not just based off the color, but when they open and when they close. Okay, keep in mind, open and close on the market versus open and close on candles are two different things. Let me explain. Is when people say, oh, the stock market opens at this time and closes at that time, you're literally thinking doors shut, right? So basically the Forex market, it runs 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Well, technically less than that because Fridays is a short day, right? We cut off early on Fridays. That's why we got the Forex call today. Right? But guys, so you've got Sunday through Thursday that the market opens up on Sunday. Thursday it's going all day, but Friday it ends early, right? So it ends about 12 o'clock or so Pacific Standard Time. And what you do is when the banks are closed, you're closed. When the banks are off, you're off. When the banks are on vacation, you're on vacation because the banks are what's moving, right? Along with several other participants that are moving these markets. Now, look, with candles and wicks, right? I told you guys about candles and wicks. What it is this body, right? I want you guys to see this right here. And I'm going to try to point as much as I can. Okay, so the body, right? The little area in between this area, that is considered the body of it. So the green and the red. Now, when it opens on a green candle, it's going to open on the bottom of that candle. And then it rises up to its highest peak. It might even drop down immediately. So what it's doing is the market, when it's building a candle or creating a candle, all it is marking its traces. It's literally like going in the front door, passing the guest bedroom, right, or passing the guest bathroom into okay. I mean, I'm visual. Okay, I'm pretty sure most of us are too. So this is what we're gonna do. Mama Keys is gonna throw it on paint. That way you guys can see this, firsthand, right? Because what better way to learn something when you've got a better visual, right? So let's see. Stop screen. And let's go ahead and put this on paint. Oh yeah, baby. Now, so here you go. Now that we're looking at this on a bigger screen, bigger scale. When you guys have candles and they open up on the bottom, they start here. The market builds up. It might come back down on you the opposite way. What it's doing is marking where the price has gone in Forex. I mean, in the market. And then I read Forex's babe. What's up, Matt? But look, when the market opens up, it might drop down on you a little bit, going to its lowest point in where it went. Then it rises up, right? It could go past where you opened up at, where you came in, and keep going up past its. Well, you don't know where this closes at. Let's just say that this candle, right? Let's just say that this candle originally looked like this to us, right? So I'm gonna just go ahead and keep this simple, right? So let's say this candle was building like this. It built up here, got to its high, and then it started coming down in motion. What it did was when it stopped there, it opened up a new line right here. You guys see that? This is where it closed at, and then it opens up on the next candle. So when you guys see the next one, it's high, it could have went up on you and then turned around and said, nah, I'm turning back around. I'm going down, right? So it's going downwards, right? And it goes here. Now, keep in mind, like I said, you don't know where the close is until it finishes. So in the same sense, what could have happened was this same candle could have built this way. It looks like that. It came down to the bottom and then it rolls back up on you. That's all it's doing is marking where this candle has built from. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, let's move on to our next step here. So the wicks here, this little area that you see from the high to the close, the open to the low, those areas are considered wicks. You guys got that? Now, lot sizes. I want you guys to understand that lot sizes, oh baby, lot sizes, pips, and leverage, these all work together in one, because a lot of people want to come into the Forex market thinking, I gotta have thousands of dollars to trade. Yes, it is better to come with a bigger amount, right? A larger capital, because what that does is, and by capital, for those who don't know capital, I'm just gonna keep it basic. Capital just means the amount of money that you're willing to risk and trade in the market. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, so not like the capital letter. Okay, so just in case. But guys, when you come in and you see that, okay, the amount traded, guys, I want you guys to look at the second box where it says leverage, and it says a 1-to-1 is $100,000, right? The minimum required for a 1-to-1 ratio means $100,000. That means on average, that person is trading a suggested lot size, write this down, lot size of 10.00. That's not $10. Let's look back at the top box, right? The very top box says lot sizes. 10.00, right? And I'm talking about, it's not even on this list, actually. I need to actually add it on there. But 1.00 is literally $800 per pip. Let's bring it to basic standards. That's probably why I only did these three, right? So you've got your standard lot size, right? Which is $10 per pip. A standard pip is 1.00. You guys see that where it says volume? 1.00. If I'm making sense, I need you to drop some 777s down in the chat for me. Okay? If you've got an account balance of $10,000, it's okay to do $10 per pip. What is a pip? A pip is price in percentage. Okay? I'm going to show you guys what that means on our actual charts so you guys can get a better understanding, right? But each time the market goes up one or it goes down one, what that does is it's actually creating an area of where a pip is price in percentage, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys. Let's keep this A1 super simple, yeah? All right. So we're looking at the market, right? And this is Euro USD, but I'm just gonna show you guys. Right over here is what the price is at, right? You're looking at the difference in the price of the euro versus the US dollar, right? The price is 1.1837, blah, 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 for euro. The dollar is 1.18. As you see, it says 4. This one says 1.83, right? So you're seeing that this one in blue is the higher number. So most likely what you're doing is you're going to be looking at this market in conjunction with the price range, right? So what's going to happen is you're looking at this. Now I'm going to show you price, right? So let's say back on September 17th, that was yesterday, right? Just yesterday, this move right here, right? You guys see from this low to this high, this area right here, this movement of candles and wicks from its lowest, I'm talking about this wick all the way down here, from this point to all the way up here, that was 130 pips. What does that mean? From this moment all the way up here, it moved 130 times up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 130 pips. What that means is just yesterday, you could have put in a trade for a 0.0, a 0.1, right? A 0.10, right? Let me see if I can type that out for you guys. Okay. 0.10, which is actually equal to $1, right? If you time that by 130 pips, you're looking at $130 profit, right? But on the other hand of things, let's just go ahead and I'm gonna keep this simple. Copy. if you were to do a $1 lot, which is actually $10 per pip, at 130 pips, you're looking at $1,000 in profit. Does that make sense? How do I make this larger so you guys can see? You guys see that? If this move right here that we measured, if you get that at a 0.10, that's $1 for every time it moved at 130 pips. That's $130 in profit. Baby, if you did it for $10, you're looking at $1,300 in one day, just off of yesterday's move, right? But I don't recommend doing those type of trades, the 1.00, right? The $1, the 1.0 lot size, because when you do a lot like that, you're risking your account if you don't have the proper leverage, right? If you don't have the proper balance in your account, the proper capital up front, you could risk your whole thing thinking that you big, bad, and bold. Oh, the market, it'll humble that behind real quick. All right? So moving forward is that you guys got to understand that this is here for your understanding. This is here, and you can find this anywhere on the internet, but if you need it, take a screenshot right now because it's on the screen for you. But guys, when you go in, you could trade with as low as $100, right? And some people trade with less. Trust me, you don't need to be trading if you can't trade with at least $100, okay? But some people trade with $100, acting as if it's 100,000. That's a 1 to 500 leverage because what they're doing is they're multiplying their. It's like credit, okay? It's very similar to credit, okay? When you've got that and you do a 0.01, you're looking at $100 multiplied and working on a bigger scale for you, okay? So let's move forward, okay? So let's take a look at this. You got stop losses and take profits, okay? Stop losses and take profits are there for you, okay? Now, I'm in love with stop losses and take profits because sometimes you can get a bit greedy and you get a little overexcited and then you go, oh, I'm going to stay in this trade and I'm going to move this and I'm going to move that. And then you realize, dang, if I just kept with my analysis, I'm talking about analysis. Guys, if I kept with my analysis, I would see that maybe I should have just left things where they were, right? So let me go ahead and bring the actual slideshow over here so I can do some movements with this, okay? So let's say that this gold line means it's the market. This is where it came in at, right? Now, I wonder if I can actually enhance this. Yeah, let's go and move that out the way. Now, okay, so this is where the market is at, right? What you're looking at is, let's say this is where it came in at, where this little blue dot is. And this is the overall move right now. And you're looking to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Guys, I say this every week. If you've been on my calls, you already know that everything you own is in the box to the left, right? So whenever you see that, you're looking at analysis to say, you're looking at analysis to say, okay, where this is at, it's possible that if I came in here, it could possibly come back up to the zone. Or you could look back here and say it hit here and here and here. Maybe it might come back down this way. But I'm pretty sure they didn't get this little gray line where the take profit is at based off of this analysis. I'm pretty sure something far back in their analysis. Let me explain, okay? I want to take you guys to the charts again, okay? So let's see. I'm actually gonna, let's look at gold, huh? We love gold. So XAU USD, that's gold inside your trading platform. Pretty much anyone you look at, I can't say all because some platforms are a little different when it comes to different, countries and whatnot. But when you guys look at this, right? Let me see. And I'm just gonna use general lines. I'm not gonna super mark up because I don't want you to get confused. Okay. When you guys look to the left, what I mean is right here, right, is where the market is at. But if you look, it actually is at a point, literally at this moment, where it had some resistance. Hello, support and resistance. I'm talking about that. You can write that on your paper. This area, right, is considered a resistance. Resist. That means it came from down here and it came up and it's resisting to break through, break through, break through. When it does break through, it came up here. Let's take a look at that. When it came here, we can very well look and see that we had a few hits. And I'm gonna put a few here, but here goes one right here where it hit, came through, came back down, but bow, it hit here. It hit here. All of this area was resisting to get past this line, broke through, came back down, and up. Is that a support? Guys, sometimes your resistance zone, the top, like your ceiling, will act as a floor, aka your support. Okay, so your resistance is your ceiling, your support is your floor. You got that? So when it broke through here, it came up and went up. Oh, I'm retesting this zone. I don't know about it. I'm gonna keep going up. Came up and was like, I'm good. I can't make it. Turn back around and still broke straight through this line. Guys, there's different ways to analyze this and so many different strategies. I'm not teaching strategies just yet. Right now, I'm teaching you the basics. Okay. So if you know about strategies already, don't go analyzing and try to be like, oh, there goes a flag and there goes this, and I saw this on YouTube. Baby, calm down. For those who are just looking at this, I'm showing you that this is before I put these little red markets. If you guys ever heard of naked Forex, don't be immature. It just means that the market is naked. It means there's nothing on it, no other marks that are on here, okay? But we're now marking up the chart, and what you see is bow came through here, created bow. Now you've got a zone in here. You see this? It stayed in here. Bow came here. Bow turned back around, came through. Uh-oh, look at that. You see these doubles? You see this came up to the same area again? I see some resistance. So it comes back down. Guys, this is when we start to understand, I think I can start analyzing my risk to reward, right? So let's go ahead and do one more. Let's put one maybe about here. That one looks pretty good. What do you say? Oh, let it go. Let it go. Okay, so you guys see here that the market came up here, bow, stop there, came down, turned around, and came back up. It broke through it, yes. But you see how it came up in this red candle, built a wick? I want you guys to see that. Built the wick down here, bow, came right back to this same line. As you see, it's having some issues to come back through this line. Came back down, stopped, issue. Every time you guys see these things hit, that is an area, right, that you can use for confluence, right? Now, look, I want you to understand what confluence means. It literally means multiple analysis that create the same answer. Okay, let me show you. So we're just doing basic drawings, right? I want you guys to see what a bearish market looks like. This is bearish. That's when the market is dropping, right? You guys are familiar with that. And then bullish, of course, when the market is rising. You see that? When the market is rising. But look, if you guys see this, right in this area, there was here, and our support line. X marked the spot both times. X marks the spot. You guys see that? That's when it turned around on us and went back up. When you see that, you see an area of confluence and you're like, whoa, this is my support line. This is my trend line. The trend line is which way the market is going overall. But look, you guys see this? We're all looking at this on a small scale. We're looking at this on an hour chart, right? Let's zoom this out for a bit. Wow. Look at all of that. Now you're looking at this on a bigger scale. You know how they say the bigger picture? Now, let's take a look at that. Look at this drop. Look drop, anybody in stocks would be livid right now. They would be hurt, crying, boo-hooing right now. But guess who's happy over here? Huh? Us Forex traders. Because we understand that we can profit from that downward move. This move you guys see right here, that drop is this drop right here. I'm not even going to ignore that pretty little baby. You guys see this? Let's just, for excuse my language, but for shit's sake, I'm going to go ahead and measure this. So this was back August of 2020 on the 6th. And this drop came down here on the 12th. So 6 days. So less than a week. That was 21,000 pips. Somebody who only had a lot size of $1 per pip made $21,000 if they held that trade on the down. Guys, this is why we stress so much. Yeah, we made some money off of that. Exactly. You guys see that? I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, guys. Look at this up. And I remember when our whole team was on this. Our whole team was on this up. I remember some people saying they was holding their trade from 19 something, something, something. Right? I'm going to measure this one real quick. Just for the fun of it. Right? You see this move? Wow. Let me mark it here for your visual perspective. Okay? That move right there, from the down up, we're looking at April 1st, right? April Fools. Those who didn't get in was fools, right? Down here, up to there, that's $49,000. That's $50K in the bank. People paying car notes off of this, right? Us as a team, we were holding this until August 7th, right? And I'm not saying we all actually did it. I mean, but if you held it, hello, that's $50K, baby, right? And that's only off of $1. If you did a 1.00, which is $10 per lot. Oh my God. You know what? I'm done. If y'all ain't getting this, please throw some 333s in the chat. Tell me where I missed you at. If it's mind blowing, I need you to let me know. I need you to just explain where I have lost you. Let me go ahead and delete this stuff off the boards here. Guys, this is what we talk about when you see people talking about, oh, you trade stocks. Okay, well, I trade Forex. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get a little further into this thing. So with stop losses and take profits, I'm sorry, I didn't got so far into how much money you could have made in that. Let me go and show you how. Okay, so I want to use this little area right here. And let's just say you're assuming that it's going to go into a buy, right? It's going to go long. It's going to be a bullish market, right? Bullish, long, all of that. Yes, Matt. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hyped. Stocks are not recession proof. Forex is. Come on, y'all. Said I get it. This is crazy. Come on, y'all. Okay, look. If you assume that the market was going to go up, right? Considerably a bullish market, right? Bulls, a buy area, right? You figured it was going to go up. You could very well use this area or even up here. Let's say we use this zone. Let's say we use this area, right? Because it came up here, bow, came through there, stopped, came back down. It came up, it slowed down in the same line, dropped down, came back here. So now we see a few hits, right? And I could probably go a little further to the left and see if I see, look, wow, look at that. Look at that. Mama keeps dropping it for you guys, okay? So over here, you could pretty much use this as a zone, but this will be considered, if you guys ever heard the words take profit 1, 2, and 3, this will be considered take profit 1. This zone will be take profit 2. And then I'm pretty sure if I went further back, look at that. I can use this area as a take profit 3, which literally just means you're being way more riskier on your trades. Now, I wouldn't do that because that's really wild, but I'm just saying that you can now understand what they mean by take profit 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, when you guys see this, right, and you see this as an area of possible, it's possible, it's not guaranteed, a possible reward, and this is your risk, right? You're looking at this, and let's say you use this zone, right? This little bitty area. Let me use this because there's multiple areas that you could choose, but it depends on how safe you're being with this. So let's just say you trade on a tight scale like Mama Keys, right? So let's just say it was right here because you saw back here, it had some issues coming past this area, came through here. I probably put that a little lower, a little higher, but it's perfectly fine, right? You guys see this? When they say, oh, high risk, high reward, you guys got to see this. If this is your risk to reward, if this is a 1-to-3 ratio, right? You're looking at a good trade. Oh, you're looking at a very beautiful trade. I'd recommend that. But anybody can look at the same exact market and say, oh, I see it's still going down. Okay, but then let's analyze that. It's right here, right? So let's go ahead and turn this thing around. Let's short it. Short it means sell, which means down, which means bearish. Okay, I hope you're writing, taking notes. I'm not wasting my time here. Okay. If you were to use this, you could use that area as take profit 1. You could use this area as take profit 2. Okay. This could be your take profit 2 area right up in here. So when you see that, you're like, okay, if this is my risk to reward, that looks like a 50-50 chance almost. It looks like I may or may not win this because this ratio is very close. You see that 47%. I'm cool. And if you're really looking at this as an area, that's an absolute, excuse my language, hell no. You better back out of that. Look, all I'm saying is when you trade, you want to figure out where your risk to reward is by looking at it from the left, right? Analyze your chart. And that's just basic steps. Okay? That's all I want you guys to understand is that when you guys stop losses and take profits, it can go either way. It can literally be a stop loss on the bottom and a take profit on top, or a stop loss on top and a take profit. I'm sorry. Let me go explain what that meant. Stop loss and take profit, because I showed you guys the chart and what risk to reward was. But what I want you to see is in that same area, right, that we had it, this was, let's say that was the risk, and this was the, let's probably zoom in a little bit. Okay. So if that was the reward and this was the risk, right? I wouldn't even do that, but let me just go ahead and flip this around for my visual, because okay. So if you were to go long on this, let's say it was here and this was the risk. If you were holding it real tight, which I wouldn't do it so tight, but this is just for examples, okay? So guys, when you've got this red area right here, the bottom of that would be your stop loss. It's literally those two words. I mean, I can't stress this enough. Stop loss. Stop losses. I'm not saying you're going to stop all losses. Oh my gosh, don't hold me accountable. It's not stopping all losses, so I'm never going to lose a trade. I'm never going to fall off a bike. I'm never going to scratch my leg. I'm never going to get a girlfriend. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. So, you guys, what I'm saying is that when you, baby, when you have a stop loss, you're only taking the precautionary risk to understand that there's something called Murphy's Law, right? Okay. Murphy's Law. Let me stop for a second. Murphy's Law literally means that if anything could possibly go wrong, maybe it will go wrong. So prepare. Be aware. Be aware. Okay, guys, there was a statement, and I might not be able to get it exactly right, but they say at the end of a tunnel is the light to the beginning of an oncoming train. I'll let that sink in. At the light at the end of the tunnel could very well be the beginning of an oncoming train. So prepare, be aware that if you go towards this light, it may not be what you expected. There's another picture of two guys that are digging and digging and digging, and they're like in this tunnel under the ground. And one guy is going at it and going at it and going at it. And he quits this close to the gold, right? This close. There's another guy who's digging and digging and digging and digging, and he's close. Now keep in mind, this close to an opening as well, right? One guy, the guy that was closest to the gold, had already turned around and gave up. The other guy who's going towards it is this close to the ocean, and the water is very well. You guys get it. You guys get it. If you don't get the analogy, I'm sorry. You got to look it up yourself. But you guys never know what could be on the other side, right? So just prepare and be aware so you can manage your risk or your losses, right? Risk management, manage risk. Get it? Okay. Now, take profit. Okay. Take profit. Remember, I said take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Literally, all you're saying is, I might want to make a little money in my sleep, or I might just take my eyes off the market for a while. We don't expect you to trade in the market and be staring at it the whole time. We don't stare at the, at least not the good traders. You know, I mean, you got traders that are like, those are the ones that are not properly managing their account if they can't take the eye off. Or maybe you've got some extreme scalpers. Teddy, I'm taking one of your pieces of gum. Extreme scalpers that I probably shouldn't do that because I'm talking, huh? Okay, I'll wait. Got a couple minutes on this. So you've got the extreme scalpers that are probably doing that, and they're all in it. Hi, baby.
I heard my name.
I said I was taking a piece of your gum.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking next.
Just a little bit. So I hope I haven't lost anybody. If I have, please let me know. 333s in the chat if I'm not making sense. 777. You guys already know if I'm dropping gems, if y'all getting this. Okay, guys, take profit literally means if I take my eyes off the trade and it gets in this area, right? Hold on, let me see if I can get it. If it gets in this area right here, if it gets up here at this top area, I wanted to jump out the trade and call it a day. Grab my bag and hit the road. I want my moolah. Okay? Now, I mean, I can show you guys ways to actually grab the bag and keep your trade going. That's for the next video. So, guys, you just stay on my channel, and I promise you, I will give you much, much more basic gems for those who need to understand this. Okay? So, that's what take profits are. Now, let's go back here. Okay? Let's see. So, I just want to make sure. Did I teach you guys about candles and wicks, pips, lots, and leverage, stop losses, take profits? I actually went on and showed you the risk to reward. You guys got trend lines. What about consolidation? Let me show you guys what consolidation is. Yeah? So look, consolidation is literally the fact that I told you guys that the market moves up and it moves down, but I didn't get a chance to show you that it also moves sideways. So let me show you this here. Let me see if I can find me a nice good rectangle. You see this sideways move? Yeah, it kind of broke out right here at that little top area. But this alone right here, that right there, all of this sideways motion, that's trader's hell. We don't trade in sideways markets. We don't trade in consolidation. consolidation. Guys, that's what that is. Okay? We don't trade consolidation. We only trade trend lines. Because you know what they say, the trend is your friend and all that kind of stuff. Guys, consolidation.
That's the coronavirus right there. That's too many things in one spot.
Oh my gosh.
You be sick to your stomach right here.
Oh my, right. You guys hear Teddy and Vector? So guys, this is not where we play at. Our playground is over here. It's on the up and down. You guys see that? Going down and coming up. I already showed you guys all that. So let's delete all of that. Okay? I hope you guys are getting this because I've really, really put a lot of thought into these slides as what would it be like for me as a very beginner? Just a very beginner, right? If I'm looking at this, why would I want to invest? Why would I want to try? What is it that would make this simplified? If I did that so far, please throw some dollars. Hey, throw some dollars at me, right? If you could throw some dollar signs in the chat, hey, I could tell my mama that people threw money at me and I wasn't dancing on the pole.
I throw some focus at your ass.
Oh, okay. I'll take a focus. If y'all want to know about the focus tablets, let us know because the team's got the goods, right? Focus. If you need that in your life, let us know. All right. Now, let's go on and move forward. So, guys, when I showed you how we trade, on the left-hand side of your screen, you should see the MetaTrader 4 app or TradingView. On the screen, I just showed you how to trade on TradingView. That's literally a free account you can get on tradingview.com and go practice in demo. Guys, you can go practice in demo on MetaTrader 4 on your cell phone in the real market. Let me take my my uniform off. That's my superwoman uniform, okay? Let me talk to you real quick. Look, when you guys go into your phone and you trade on MetaTrader 4 and you download this app, please don't go live right out the gate. All I ask is that you play in the real market with virtual money. No, you're not going to earn any money off of virtual money, but you earn even more than that. You earn a skill set, something that somebody can't take from you. It don't matter what company, what business, what you're connected to. At the end of the day, when you teach yourself something and you put your knowledge up here, baby, you are happy. My dad used to tell my brother came home and he said, I'm sorry, quick story. And I promise I won't keep you long. Quick story. My brother said, Dad, my backpack is heavy. My backpack is so heavy. It's all these books in here. And he said, son, if you take the knowledge that's in them books and you put it in your head, baby, you're going to be heavy. They can't handle you. This is what we do here. This is what our community offers to you, is the ability to make you so heavy that people can't handle it. Okay? Let's do this. It's all about you in here. Come on now. So look, after you've already got TradingView and MetaTrader 4, you guys, we have our Telegram groups. We have trading signals. We have educators with over 10 years of quality experience that are teaching you guys this stuff, that are giving their knowledge and everything that they did, rights and wrongs. And then, of course, we got our Coinsum account. Guys, the Coinsum account is literally going to give you guys one edge forward because now you have your own Zoom token that you can stake and you're going to make money off of staking money. That's literally just saying, hey, I'm going to bury this money right here and let it invest. Come on. Who wants to make money on their money? Who likes seeing the idea of their money just working for itself? Because that's where the difference between the poor and the rich come in. Okay? You guys got to understand, if you want to work for the rest of your life, you will do so until you die. If you don't figure out how to make some money in your sleep. Just saying. And I wasn't the one that came up with that statement. All right. So if you want to earn 5% cash back, I already told you guys that we were going to give you, right, some free giveaways. Well, here you go, right? Step one is download our free Infinite Success. Download our free Infinite Success app. Okay. Open you up that same Coinsum account that I told you about. You can do that directly in through the app. Click on Coinsum and get that account set up, and then order you a free debit card. Yes, you got to pay for shipping or something like that, but get the Coinsum account and then stake yourself some Zoom tokens. Okay. Once you get yourself staking, I'll explain staking. You guys will see that in one of the videos on the YouTube channel. So just hold tight, it'll be there. Okay. But guys, once you put your money and invest it to work for you, okay, you'll eventually be able to earn up to 5% cash back on all spending. Baby, I'm talking about spending shopping, gas, even if you're paying bills. I mean, if I pay my rent, right, with my card, right? When I pay, and I pay with it virtually right now because my card is in the mail. But you can use your virtual card or your physical card, right? Using that card, I can even pay for trading to put money in my live account and get moolah back, baby. Come on, guys. You guys understand? This is where it's at. It's being able to multiply your income by itself. Okay. So you guys got education coming very, very soon within these next few days. Just stay tuned to that. Okay. But I just want to say huge congratulations for getting through your first Forex course. This could have cost you like $3,000. I gave it to you for free today. So you're welcome. Okay. And guys, I want to give you your next steps. Okay. I promised you some things. So stay tuned. Mama's not done yet. I told you to open up an account on MetaTrader 4. If you want to earn while you learn, please make sure you get back to the person who invited you to this stream because that person cared enough to bring you here. Okay? If you're watching this on a replay, please put repay. Whoa, replay. Repay. You can repay me too. Replay in the chats. Okay? And of course, I told you were going to get an exclusive invite. Guys, let me talk about that really quick for you, okay? So, let me see here. I actually started a cool little setup. Give me one moment. I'm going to get that for you, okay, guys? So, look, when I tell you the exclusive invite, we have our team community that we work together. Guys, this is all for you. That's all we do is we create systems that work for you, and you just literally have to work that system. That's all it is us looking out for you. Can't you do the same? All right, so let me go ahead and get this up for you guys. Right here. So let's see if you guys can hear me on this. Share screen, share audio. All right.